What's going on, guys?
What's up?
So today we were supposed to bring you guys on a hike to Brazos Bend State Park, but we had some work done yesterday on our RV. We were trying to get our bearings repacked for this season's travel. So just so you guys know, if you guys are new to the RV, typical RV maintenance, bearing repacks on your axles should get done once a year or every 12,000 miles. Most people are going to hit that once a year mark before they hit those 12,000 miles, which is what we were at. We were just over a year. We were at like 5,000 miles. So we still had a few miles to go. We wanted to get it done before this long trip this summer. So while he was here, he got one. So while he was here, he got one bearing undone and found that the brakes were kind of destroyed on the inside. Not really destroyed. They're still working. They're still functioning. They're still stopping the RV and stopping the truck, helping stop the truck as well. But it looks like a piece of dirt or something got into it, so the magnet is kind of tearing up the drum on the inside. So he was like, just, to save yourself time, money, just replace all 4 drums and the entire hub assembly, and at the same time that will get you brand new bearings that'll be greased and everything too, so it'll be good for another year. So that's what I did today, was kind of calling around trying to find the parts. No success today, so it's tough to do it, but it prevented us from going down and showing you guys the state park. So today we're going to show you guys this campground, this RV park that we're at, which I usually show you guys the site, but today I'm going to walk you guys around the actual resort and show you guys the amenities they have too in place of the trip to the state park.
Yeah, it's a really cool campground. It's our first time visiting here. It's just 5 minutes from the one that we usually, 10?
It's an extra about 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes from the ones that we usually, the one that we used to stay in, so we're really excited about this one. It's really chill, really quiet, and it has a lot to offer.
Yeah.
Mini golf, which Jackson loves, and it has a pool, it has laundry, which I already tried out and worked great, and it also has a lazy river, which we also checked out this weekend, and Jackson had a blast.
Yes.
It's really chill.
It is, yeah. So I think in Texas RV parks, for the most part, not all of them, I don't want to speak about all of them. We've only been in southeast Texas anyway, but they seem very cookie cutter, so we say that, which is very just all paved streets, paved lots. Maybe a paved site for your car, and then a little bit of grass between you and your neighbor. Yeah,
nice and clean.
Nice and clean. That's laundry, what we always love. Yeah.
Laundry and pool for the most part.
And usually very convenient to whatever stores and family and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not our favorite style of RVing. We love being a little bit more in nature. We love having green space, and I'll show you guys the site in a second. And this RV park was a great find because it's all of that. It has, it's gravel roads, which for us who love clean trucks is not the best. But I'll take that for green space, a little quieter, and really just for an extra 10 minutes drive, I'll take it.
Yeah, and it's Jackson every day so far that we've been here. He's come outside after he's done with homeschool, and he'll just play out here, which is nice. At the other sites, at the other campgrounds, unfortunately, there wasn't much space for him to play. So he really wouldn't go outside much.
Yeah.
Also, the road that there was, we couldn't do a lot of the skating or rollerblading or anything like that.
Yeah.
Whereas here, we have a big site here where he can fly his airplanes and play with his frisbee, and that's awesome.
Yeah, so we're spending more time outside here than we have ever in the RV parks in Texas. So hands down, this is cool. So I want to show you guys around. So we'll take a walk. We're taking Tuka for a walk, and we'll show you guys the lazy river, the pool, mini golf, and maybe we'll go into the restrooms if they're open. Laundry should be open,
They've been open because they also have showers.
That's right, and they have codes for everything too. And it's gated, so we'll show you guys that too.
Yes, yeah, we feel really safe. It's in the middle of nowhere almost.
Yeah.
But you can quickly get somewhere.
Yes.
You don't have to travel a long way. I think I traveled 10, 12 minutes to the nearest grocery stores and things like that, and everything's convenient. Like we went to Aldi's where we went last time.
Yeah.
Everything's still very convenient.
Right. All right, let's go for a walk. Let's start with the front of the site per usual. So I'll show you guys from the road what it looks like here, what our site looks like here. There you go. This is, so really every site here is super long. So here's some empty sites there, super long sites, and then you have ours. We still have room in the back of our rig, and then all the grass. That's where Jasmine's standing is where the next neighbor would be. Those would all be ours, and then the neighbor next to us is the same way. So nice big open yard, and every site is full hookups too. So And if you're wondering, this is site 38. And you can pick your sites here, which is cool too. So yeah, here we go. Behind us here is the Lazy River, which funny story, Jackson has never been to a lazy river, never been to a water park, which is weird because I loved water parks as a kid.
Yeah, he's also on the younger side.
It's true, and there's not many of them anymore, I feel like.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, so he's never been on a lazy river, so yesterday this is his first time in a lazy river, and he caught on how to do it real quick. The kid was literally one of those like donut inflatables, and I'm pretty sure he would fall asleep a couple times out there, so it was cool.
He was living the life.
He was, so it was really chill. So I'll show you guys real quick the lazy river. All right, here it is. If you're wondering, it's not heated, but yesterday it was low 80s. This Texas sun is so hot, so it felt amazing after being in there for a few minutes. And then when you got out, it felt even better. So.
And you do have to bring your own.
Yes, you do need your own inflatables. They do sell inflatables here at the camp store. They are closed Sundays, so if you want to do it on Sunday, make sure you get that first. You're also supposed to have your wristbands on when you're here. The wristbands show that you can use the amenities and you're part of the campground. You can also invite visitors. There is a fee to invite visitors for the day. I want to say it's $14 for adults and $10 for kids, but I could be wrong about that.
16 for adults.
16 for kids, 16 for adults, and 12 for kids. Yeah, it was a little high, but there's a lot to do here, so they can be here all day and have a good time. So I guess I don't know if that's also included in like if you're staying here, if that's just a fee for people to come for the day if they're not camping here.
No, there's also a fee for overnight guests.
Oh, okay, so there's a fee for other guests too. Okay, all right. So yeah, just call ahead. Or if you're gonna stay here, you do get a wristband. All the stuff is included for you. If you want to have people over, just call first or talk to them first. And then right here we're walking to is pretty unique. Jackson was gonna try it, he never did. But this is
We'll try tomorrow morning when we pack up.
True, you guys. While I'm packing up, you guys can try it. This is an RC track behind me here. So if you don't know what an RC track, remote control cars. So they have little jumps, over there for them. Little kind of jumps here, so it's pretty cool.
So unique.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. Yeah, this is really cool. So, and you obviously you stand up there, so you can see over the entire course and see your cars. So, you might, yeah. I think I'll come check it out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll have Jackson charge
his car.
This is the clubhouse. This is where they have activities. Yesterday they had bingo, candy bingo, so you can get some free candy.
Yep.
So yeah. Oh.
Chico's trying to get there.
Sorry.
So also in front of the clubhouse, or in the clubhouse, are showers and restrooms. It's available. We got showers and restrooms here.
Oh.
Yeah, what's up? So really clean, super clean.
Yeah, very clean.
So really clean bathroom and shower there, and then what this is in front of is the pool. So up here we have the pool. So not only do you get a lazy river, you also get a pool. Here's the pool area. Needs to be skimmed a little bit, but that's okay. Keep in mind, we're also in the kind of the off season here, maybe early season here in Texas. And so then you also get a hot tub too. So that's the pool. That's the pool deck and a hot tub. And the road noise you hear behind me does go away. It's actually probably louder than it has been the entire time we've been here. It's also Monday now too, so
Work day.
yeah, it's a work day. It's exactly 5:30, so people are going home. But it does go away at nighttime. You barely hear it. The only thing you hear at night, and it's really awesome actually, in my opinion, is you hear the train, a freight train rolling through, but it's not blowing its horn. He blows his horn way off in the distance. But that's it. All you hear is the rolling of the train going down the tracks. And I love hearing trains, so I think that's pretty cool. So all this road noise, and where we are in our site in 38, you can barely hear this road at all, even when it is busy. So over here in the yard, you also have your horseshoes, so you can play horseshoes here. And they provide these things for you all at the office. And over here is your mini golf. And Jackson and I have used this, and Jasmine. I've used this a couple of times since we've been here. So 18 holes. It goes up all the way over there. Nice little golf course. Yeah.
Nice and clean.
It is really clean. They can take really good care of the turf on the holes. And the landscaping, they've been mowing the entire time of year. And again, like I said, it's early spring, so things are still growing and things are growing fast. Grass is growing fast, so the landscaping is just in its early stages of the season. But even still, it looks awesome. So, and then the last thing we'll show you is there's a pond up near where we are. You can fish there. There's also a little walking trail that goes around the pond. It's very short. It's probably maybe like a quarter mile if that. But just an opportunity to walk around there and walk the dogs there. There's dog way stations everywhere. Campgrounds that have there's also a really large dog park near the pond too. But yeah, pet way stations and campgrounds, awesome, but especially when they're conveniently located. It's not like just one by the dog park. We don't bring our dogs to the dog park very often. Jasmine does more than I do in the morning when there's nobody else out there, but when there's other dogs in the dog park, we don't do it. So for that be a dog way station only at a dog park is kind of defeats the purpose for us. But I love when they're convenient. You also have all these on the left hand side are all back ends, and then down there at the very end where you see that fifth wheel, that's also a back end. The rest of them in the middle are all pull throughs, and then on the other side where we are towards the woods are all back ends. But the pull throughs are all like 75, 80 feet long. They're absolutely huge pull throughs. And I'm sure you guys are all wondering what we'll talk about now is price. What is the price of this place? For a standard site, are considered these pull throughs that are in the middle, not on the corners. Those are going to go for, I have to give you the price. I only know the week. I'll get you guys the daily price. I'll put the daily price below, but the weekly price for us was $250 for a standard site. For the month, for a standard site, it was $550. For a premium site, it was $650. And I think for a week for the premium sites, it was $300. So I'm not sure what the daily is, but I'll get that for you. I'll put it below. But for weekly stays and for monthly stays, that is a fantastic price.
Yeah, especially for what you're getting.
Yeah, right. All of this is included there. All the amenities just showed you. Even just a pool. We've always said that. Even if it just has a pool, we're okay with that. But having lazy river, mini golf. Jackson loves mini golf. He can spend hours playing mini golf. The RC track, the fishing pond. He can spend hours playing fishing. We stayed in North Carolina, and for 2 weeks, and that's all he did every single night was fish. Yep. And he was completely satisfied doing that. So he doesn't need much. We don't need much, but we need something. And this place has more than that for a really good price. So I definitely think we'll be back here in the fall when we come visit family again.
Yes, definitely a favorite so far for this area.
Yes, and the prices for monthly, just so you know, don't include electricity. We do pay electricity. In our experiences, because we come here in the fall and in spring, the AC's not pumping all day. So I think last fall we spent total $50, maybe $60 for 2 months of electricity. So that's okay.
We'll take it.
Yeah, that's fine. So really nice. So we'll go show you guys the pond, and then we'll wrap up the tour of the campground. Of course, with the extra time today too, we also clean the truck, which probably the last time we're gonna get a car wash until we get to maybe the Grand Canyon. So it's gonna get lots of bugs on the way there. Anyway, so that's the campground. That pond, like I said, it's catch and release fishing. It's really cool. We didn't do it either while we were here. We also visit family too, and we took you guys over to the Brazoria National Wildlife Refuge. And the rest of the time, we went to Houston on Saturday. Walked around. We didn't take any video down there. I think we just kind of took in the moment with the family, and I think we have some clips that we'll show you guys. But that was a good time too. So we had a great time here in Texas. So hopefully you guys. I don't know if I mentioned before we end the video. I don't know if I mentioned this is the St. Ives RV Resort. This might be the first time I'm saying that. So St. Ives RV Resort in Alvin, Texas, is where we are. All right, so that wraps up our time here in Texas. I hope you guys enjoyed everything we brought you to. We certainly enjoyed bringing it all to you as well. Next up for us, we are headed towards the Grand Canyon. So super excited. We haven't actually announced it yet, but you're going to see it in a video before this video comes out. You'll see it. So to you, we would have announced it already. But yeah, Grand Canyon is up next for us, and the first start, really, our first destination really of our West Coast loop this year, which we're excited to do. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up below. If you haven't already, we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel. Follow us along our adventures. If you're an RVer, non-RVer, definitely follow us. Comment on our videos. Let us know what you guys want to see, how we're doing, what we're doing wrong, all that good stuff. We'd love to engage with you guys. If you can, please share the video. And next, like I said, next up is the Grand Canyon. So until next time, God bless. Stay safe.